They say the Constitution of India promises equality, but for millions, equality is a promise that never quite reaches them. This is not just a story of laws. It's the story of one man whose life was changed forever by the cracks in the system, the cracks no one wants to talk about. This is the story of Arun and the social injustice hidden in plain sight. Arun was born in a small village in eastern India, a bright student, a quiet thinker, the kind of person who believed in fairness, because the Constitution said fairness belonged to everyone. Article 14, equality before the law. Article 15, no discrimination. Article 21, protection of life and personal liberty. Arun didn't know every article by number, but he believed every word, and that belief would soon be tested. At age 22, Arun applied for a basic caste certificate, a document needed for jobs, scholarships, access to higher education. Everyone told him it takes a week for Arun. It took 8 months, not because he lacked documents, but because he lacked something else: connections. Each visit to the office was the same: sit, wait, be ignored. Watch others. Who does? Knew someone. Get their documents stamped immediately. The Constitution guaranteed equality. The system practiced something else. When Arun finally got the certificate, a dream government job had opened in a nearby town. He passed the written exam, cleared the physical test, made it to the final interview. But there, something unexpected happened. The panel questioned his background, not his skills. They asked what village he came from, what caste his neighbors belonged to, why his father worked as a carpenter. None of these questions were official. None of them were legal. But these questions decided his fate. A week later, his rejection letter arrived. No explanation, no transparency, just a quiet door closing on a future he had worked years for. Arun refused to give up. He filed a formal complaint, citing Articles 14 and 16, the right to equal opportunity in public employment. He was told, "Your case will be processed soon." Weeks passed, then months, and one day, the file simply disappeared. No one knew anything. Or, rather, everyone pretended not to. Arun realized something painful. Injustice didn't always look like violence. Sometimes it looked like silence. A silent system, silent offices, silent files, silent futures. One evening, Arun met a local legal activist named Mr. Rather. Rather explained something Arun had never heard before. Rights exist on paper. Justice exists when rights are enforced. He showed Arun cases of people who had faced similar injustice: marginalized communities, Dalits, tribal groups, the rural poor, all struggling to claim rights guaranteed in the Constitution. Rather helped Arun file a public grievance appeal. He showed him Article 32, the right to constitutional remedies. This, he said, is the article that allows the poor to stand equal to the powerful. Arun's case was reopened. Months later, after hearings, signatures, follow-ups, and pressure, Arun received an official apology. His complaint was validated, and the department was ordered to review all caste certificate and employment practices. It wasn't a full victory, but it was a start. Arun didn't get the job back, but he did something bigger. He prevented the next Arun from losing his chance. Social injustice in India doesn't always look like headlines. It often hides in long queues, in missing files, in biased interviews, in systems that were meant to protect, but sometimes fail the people who need them the most. The Constitution promised equality, but a promise is only as strong as the people who uphold it. So here's the question: